Welcome back. You're watching the RSR TV on ITV channel 77 and 1539. Coming up next, we have an exclusive interview with the PPP Civic first female Prime Ministerial candidate, Elizabeth Harper. The interview was recorded at the Hilton Hotel yesterday, April the 10th. Let's watch. Good morning and welcome you to a special edition of the RSR TV show. Today we have an exclusive interview with the People's Progressive Party Civic Prime Ministerial candidate, Elizabeth Harper. And we're very happy that she's in New York here, and we want to welcome you to New York.
Thank you very
on behalf of our TV station and the Guyanese community.
Thank
and we wish you a safe return back to Guyana. Once more again, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much.
My first question is to you. When the PPP Civic mentioned your name that you're going to be the first female Prime Minister candidate, what was at that time, your opinion, your thoughts and your comments?
Well, when I was initially offered
yes,
to accept the position of the Prime Ministerial candidate, I felt honored that it would have been certainly a privilege for me as a woman to serve my country in an even higher capacity than I was previously serving before as Director General of the Foreign Ministry. And certainly I felt that it was an opportunity for me to continue to give back to Guyana. It was an opportunity for me to be a role model for women, for young girls, and so I felt privileged.
I know you have this great experience of over 35 years as a public servant, an ambassador, and a Director General. Give us some of your experience in that field.
Well, I started in the clerical field at the Foreign Ministry, and then I moved into the protocol department. I moved into the political affairs department. I served at our High Commission in London for 4.5 years. And then I served as director of the Frontiers Department, as director of the Americas Department, and then I was appointed Director General and also held the positions of Ambassador to CARICOM. And I was also accredited on a non-resident basis to some of the countries in the Caribbean. At home too, I also served on the National Commission for Disability, and I was able to also represent Guyana on several delegations to meetings both regionally and internationally. And I also was on the Guyana team that was before the arbitration panel, the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea, that dealt with our maritime delimitation with Suriname.
Well, I must congratulate you for a great track record you have. No wonder why they choose you as their Prime Ministerial candidate. And I want to wish you all the best of luck when the elections is coming up on May 11.
Thank you.
The news when you accept the position as a Prime Ministerial candidate. An executive member of APNU made a statement saying Elizabeth Harper should have not accepted the position. What is your comment about that?
Well, you know, I have said before, and I will say it again to you, that we live in a country that has freedom of speech. We respect that. And everybody is entitled to their view. And the person who said that is also entitled to air their view.
You'll talk about your first speech you make at Babu John at Dr. Jacobs Memorial, and the response of the people there.
Well, let me tell you, it really gave me a lift, because first of all, there were so many people there, and even before I spoke, I was greeting people, and there was such a warmth that I felt.
Because there was thousands and thousands
There
of
were
people.
many people there.
Yes.
There were many people there, and so when I actually took the platform and I spoke, I was very heartened at the response, and that did encourage me.
The former president of Guyana, Bharat Jagdev, has been summoned to appear before the court to answer criminal charges over racially decisive statement is reportedly made at the Babu John Port Morant last month, the Chedi Jagan Memorial. You were there. What do you think about the president's statement?
And I think the former president has already dealt with that, and he has addressed the context in which he spoke, and so he has certainly reiterated that his words were taken out of context. So I know that he has dealt with that issue in clarification.
What's going on with the MMU? Do you think they are doing a fair, transparent monitoring of all the media that's covering the election coverage?
Well, I know that there have been some concerns expressed, and I believe that they will have to be addressed so that we can ensure that there is transparency and balance, and that the MMU does do what it is expected to do, with, of course, everyone who is concerned, the stakeholders, the parties, and GCOM being satisfied that the MMU is undertaking the role that it is to undertake as it should.
Yesterday there was a breaking news come out. Yeah. I'm going to read exactly what it says that's concern you. Mm-hmm. It says that the foreign investor sues Elizabeth Harper's son for $3 million. Mm-hmm. What do you have to say about that?
Well, my statement which I issued did say that the matter is in court, and so therefore it is sub judice. So I won't be able to speak about the court case. What I would want to say though is that I am fully supportive of my son. He is my son.
Of course.
And he's a very astute businessman. He's a self-made businessman. But the matter with his former business partner is in court. It has been since last year, November. So it is not a new issue. And I did say too in my statement that I will not stand for anyone trying to extort me to use my political appointment to have any influence on the court case or its outcome.